maybe a ballot, because I'm going to be the judge in this case.
I have phone calls to get to first. Then we're going to get to the
lawsuit,
the court case here.
Okay.
All right. Good morning. To my speaking.
Hey, good Friday morning to you all.
Morning, Moose.
Good morning, Moose.
Good morning. That's Choice WOON.
You like it?
I think that's their best song.
Is it swamp rock?
I wouldn't classify it as swamp rock. It's just pure rock.
Thank you, Moose. Thank you.
Well, I'm just, that was Wikipedia, so I take no responsibility.
Yeah, well, they can put down their own kind of opinion, classified as swamp rock. Swamp rock probably be like a junkyard rock, rockabilly rock, stuff like that. Something that, but I would not. Just pure rock and rolls.
Well, the first clue is they're English. So
the Hollies are one of the best groups I think ever to come out of England with the British invasion, and that happens to be their biggest hit, Lynn.
Yes, they did reach number 1 on the U.S. Billboard Top 100.
It actually hit number 2 over here on the Billboard charts, but it went platinum. That means it sold over 2 million copies.
And it's happy and peppy.
Okay, it was the U.S. Cashbox Top 100.
Or Cashbox, okay. I'm going with Billboard.
Yeah, Billboard, you're right, too.
Yeah. Nonetheless, a great song, and that's who I'm voting for.
All right.
Wrong Cool Woman. I got 2 quick questions. I'll be very brief this morning, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a court case to get to.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you very much. I was waiting for the dig.
No. It wasn't a dig at all. I'm just saying we have a
legit
the court case to get to right here at the studio.
Court case at the studio.
Yeah, I have been accused. I have been accused of something, and we're going to get right to it.
A felony.
Well, let me pose the questions in this for the audience. First question: what Beatles song was originally titled "One of the Beautiful People"? It was the B-side to a number 1 hit. What Beatles song was originally titled "One of the Beautiful People"? It was the B-side to a number 1 hit. Second question. 1974, Gary. This group opens up their own 32-track recording studio in London. It was the first to be equipped with quadraphonic recordings.
Moody Blues.
Wrong.
Right is wrong, or wrong is right.
Right. Moody Blues.
As soon as you said quadraphonic.
Yeah, so much for the audience.
I thought this was a no blurt Friday.
Anyway, that's what I got. That.
When you phrased the question, you mentioned my name, so you directed it at me.
We have another court case we have to get to.
Well, man, they're piling up. They're piling up.
I guess I got to be a little more specific. That's all right. And we're still looking for the Who's only top 40 hit while they were touring. They were the opening act for Hermits in the United States.
Never cared for the Who, so I don't care.
Who?
Well, that's for the audience, not for you.
I'm giving that to the audience.
Yes, sir.
Somebody
that's
out there.
That's for now, guys. Talk to you later.
All right.
Break.
Thanks, Moose.
Good morning. To my speaking.
Morning, everybody.
Morning, Wavy
Hi,
Davy.
Wavy Davy.
Oh, boy. This morning, these 2 songs, they're both... When I heard first Steve's, I remember that song, too. In 72, I was like 16 years old. And
No, you were 15.
I remember liking it just for the melody and everything. He likes it for the horns.
I love it for the horns.
I heard it playing, and I listened to it this time, and I like it for a lot more than just the melody. The horns, the singing is fantastic.
And it's
drums,
based on a true story.
all the musicianship, if I can get that word out. I mean, the bass to it. So I said, well, this is going to be my choice, depending on what Lynn pulls out of her hat or her bra, whatever.
How did you know where that came from?
Started playing, this Hollies song came on, and it's one song. It doesn't sound like traditional Hollies, and you were calling it swamp rock. I believe. Doesn't it sound a lot like a Creedence song? When it came out, it did. A lot of people thought it was Creedence. By the way he sang it and everything, and the guitar.
Well, it's interesting you say that, and maybe that's where it comes from.
Creedence music they called swamp rock, and I can agree with them.
Yeah.
So that's probably why they call this song swamp rock. But but I said, well, I ended up changing my vote. I'm going to vote for the Hollies.
To the Happy and Peppy song.
Yeah.
So I win either way.
And I'm going to answer Moose's. Right away, I knew that lyric comes from "Baby, You're a Rich Man," right? How does it feel to be one of the beautiful people?
Yeah.
Bum, bum, and that was from Baby. When he said about the first quadraphonic sound, I thought the Who right away, but because I remember them, it was a big deal when they came out with. Was it? I don't know what it was.
Quadrophenia.
Quadrophenia, and they called it quadra. But the Moody Blues beat them to it, huh? With quad. And that didn't take on very well, right? Do we have that today? No, I don't. Quadraphonic sound like stereo stuff.
Well, they had the London Symphony Orchestra, which was an imaginary orchestra that was all done on a keyboard.
We're late for a break.
What's going on?
Yeah, we are running really late.
It's like 3-0.
Yep, I know you're late for a break. Okay.
All right, we'll be right back. Thank you, Dave.
Bye-bye.
OM 1240. January bargains of the month at Vos Hardware on Cumberland Hill Road in Woonsocket. How about some trash bags, boys and girls? 13-gallon tall kitchen bags, $5.99 for a 45-count, 13-gallon bags. A Geneva Industrial Group portable electric oil-filled radiator heater, just $39.99. Got light bulbs at Vos. Also, how about this one? A DeWalt jump starter. Has a compressor already in it, so you can fill up your tires as well for just $148. Sunflower seeds for the birdies, and Sterilite, all kinds of Sterilite locking containers and storage boxes. Some you can see right through. Got to go see them at Vos True Value Hardware, Cumberland Hill Road in Woonsocket.
At Dean Bank, their focus is on helping their customers achieve financial success. Dean Bank is a full-service bank, so they're able to deliver solutions that solve financial problems of all shapes and sizes. And as your neighbor, it's their mission to make a positive impact within the communities where they live and work. Dean Bank offers scholarships to students from participating schools, sponsor local charitable organizations, and more. Visit one of their local Blackstone Valley branches in Bellingham and Blackstone today, or find us online at deanbank.com. Dean Bank. It's my bank.
Hi, this is Steve Peluso, owner of Peluso Precision Automotive in Mendon. Since 2017, Peluso Precision Automotive has been your destination for auto care, transmissions, and general classic car repair. I've had a passion for classic cars since I was born, and I started hanging around a gas station when I was 7 years old. Plus, I have more than 40 years of experience repairing the classics. So if you have a 53 Bel Air or a 67 Mustang or a 71 Dodge and it needs servicing, bring it to Peluso Precision Automotive, 93 Blackstone Street in Mendon. Peluso Precision Automotive is your vintage car specialist, so give us a call at 508-478-8900. And remember the number, it's 508-478-8900.
All right, we're back, and we'll get to the calls
We'll
here.
get to the calls.
Good morning. To who am I speaking?
Good morning, it's Bobby.
Hey,
Morning,
Bobby.
Bobby.
And I'm going to follow up with what Wavy Davy said about Lynn pulling the trump card out of her brassiere. Since
How do you even know she's wearing one?
Because they're not down on her knees.
Who knows? So since Lynn's a long, cool woman, that's what I'm voting for.
Oh, thank you.
And she is. She really is.
If you don't believe
Well,
it,
I love the song.
take a look.
So,
It's a great song. It is. They're both
it
great
is.
songs.
Yeah, they are. I love Born like Steve, but you pull the Hollies, and it's like, oh, I got to go with that.
The beginning of that just makes me melt.
It's a great.
Oh.
But you know what? To be honest, or to be fair, or whatever, there are a lot of great 1972 songs.
Yes.
It was kind of hard to choose.
Oh, you didn't play Brandy, which I would have.
Well, that's what we thought.
Well, I've
Steve
already
was gonna-
played Brandy many times. It's my daughter's favorite song. It's the song we danced at her wedding. I heard this song 2 weeks ago, and I goes, that's my song for 2 weeks, because I love the song.
Yeah.
And that's how I based the category. I goes, okay, you're still a young man. I looked it up, 1972. Okay, category's 1972. So that's where that came from.
All right. Well, that is it for now, guys.
Thank you.
All right. Very good.
Bye-bye.
Good morning. To who am I speaking?
It's Rob Keystone.
Hey, Rob.
everybody?
Good.
Good.
Good. Good. Happy New Year, Steve. And,
I just want to say, hold off on your calls after Rob's call, because then we're going to get to this court case. Go ahead, Rob.
okay. All right. You need an attorney? Is that what you're saying?
Well, you might be able to text me some advice.
Why, are you an attorney?
No.
Oh. Do you play one on stage?
You can play one on the radio.
I do. No, well, not on the radio. No. Not on the radio. I would go with Lynn's song.
Woohoo!
That seems like the general consensus today.
Thank you, Rob.
Every time I hear this song, hear that song, I always envision myself, and I don't know why, but it's something I never did. Driving a Harley Davidson with full throttle with a mountain.
Oh, it's a great driving song.
It really is. And that was the one thing I never did. I never drove a motorcycle.
Well, we can arrange that.
Oh, please.
I don't know if you want to do that.
Going back to the attorney thing, I couldn't help but have a memory of Alice's restaurant. And the judge came in with his seeing-eye dog.
Yeah. And the 8x10 glossies were useless.
Yeah.
But let Rob weigh in on his vote for
What?
the court case.
Oh, well, you can call in after the court case is presented. I want to get to it before the break. So.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks,
Thank
Rob.
Bye.
I'm going to ask the caller to hold on. I did ask people to hold off on their calls for a few minutes. So, all right. So, the other day I was accused of hanging up on Lynn.
No, he wasn't accused. He hung up on me.
You were
You can replay the show and hear it.
You were hung up on.
You're out of order, Lynn. You're out of order.
Plus, the defense concedes that you were hung up on. The question is whether it was intentional or not. So, I will pose a question to two of our people here. What is the one thing that you guys criticize me for every single day?
Being here.
What we criticize you for?
Regarding the buttons.
Not being able to push them.
Right. Which you just
Okay.
didn't.
Right?
Okay, yeah.
You agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
Okay. Well,
You were able to push the button for her.
and a
Exactly.
little while ago, we had an expert witness come in
no,
here.
that's hearsay. No.
The
No.
defense is wrong.
I could call him in if you want me to, but he testified as to the sensitivity of these two little buttons up here.
Sensitivity, you press them 15 times and they still don't go off.
There was sensitivity, but it wasn't.
They were overly sensitive that day because you pressed on them.
And I think
thought you were going
need-
to break it.
Yeah, but you also need to explain why we know it was intentional.
He does it.
That is simply your opinion. That is not allowed.
No.
That is not allowed here.
Tim, help me.
There's no foundation for that.
I voted for Tim's song over Gary, and he hung up on me.
No, that's
And Gary hangs up on me all the time.
That's a whole thing.
Yeah,
He tells me to go.
But you like it.
Well, I deserve it, but I get him back.
So
You still didn't win.
the defense rests.
The defense is wrong.
Case has been dismissed because I'm also I'm also the judge and jury here.
No. The jury's here.
Yeah.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen of the judge.
He is guilty.
Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
Paul from Pawtucket.
Hey!
Good morning.
Morning.
Hey, I said a long time ago the other name for the show would be Technical Difficulties.
There you go. There
And
you go.
there's Mr. Technical on the microphone right now.
We have additional evidence supporting the defendant here.
I've been there and I've seen it, and I've experienced it.
There you go.
Hey, Lynn, great song, but I got to go with Steve today because my Do You Remember moment for all those slow dances I had at the various clubs.
Well, see? Yeah.
But that was when you were still a young man.
Baby.
A long time ago.
Exactly.
Yeah, a long time ago.
I got
Talk about an inappropriate song for this group.
Well, we're all young and.
Well, you think you're young.
Yeah.
Young at heart.
Yeah. There you go.
I
Well,
never
at least
said
we
that.
got memory.
You think you do, though. You didn't have to say it.
Okay, I'm on the road again. I'll be listening.
That's Willie Nelson. Thank you, Willie. Okay.
I'm twice the man I used to be. So
Not quite.
go ahead.
So, I had a customer come in my shop the other day. He just bought a 74 Roadrunner. And he came to my shop because his brother listens to the station.
A testimony to the effectiveness of our advertising.
Absolutely. Tom Picard, you're a great guy. You got a really nice car. I'm almost done with it. And hopefully, if you're listening, you'll call in and vote for my song. But 401-766-1240 is the number. But Tom, thank you for coming in.
When he says they're almost done.
Tom.
Yeah.
Tom.
I'm waiting for the fuel sender. That the place he bought it from put U-joints in the car, and they had no clue what they were doing. And then they put a fuel sender in the car that showed empty when it was half, because the fuel sender wasn't right. So I ordered the correct fuel sender. I did kind of modify the current one to kind of register a little bit, but hopefully his car will be done early in the week, and he'll be cruising. I won't be welding into the lift.
Tom, because you are a good listener to the program, I just want you to make sure that you paid attention to that veiled threat. He wants you to call. If you don't call, God knows what he's going to do to your car. Good morning. To my speaking.
Gary, I listened to the thing, the court, whatever case you presented your, I mean, you're the host of the show, and it's your prerogative. You can hang up on people.
Oh, I cannot
Time for a break.
Why don't you just plead guilty?
I do. I do.
Like you didn't hang up.
I do reserve that right, but I have. They provided evidence against themselves here. So
No, we
How did we
didn't.
do that?
by saying
You
that-
think you're Jerry Williams over there?
you guys accuse me of screwing up the buttons all the time.
Because you do.
Well, there you go. I rest my case
Yeah, but
again.
no. You screw up the buttons because you don't press them when you're supposed to. This
But
time
this
you
what I'm
pressed
saying
them
is,
before you were supposed to.
you hung up on her. You knowingly, willingly, you were what is that?
Premeditated.
Yes,
Yeah,
premeditated.
and just plead guilty. That's it. You know, it's not a big crime.
Oh, it's a big
All right.
crime.
That's all I got to say.
Yeah, he could
All
have
right.
gone
Well,
yesterday.
I think I thank you for your support.
You're not.
I'm not sure you didn't dig my hole a little bit deeper, but all right, very good. We gotta go to a break. We'll be right back.
Broadcasting live and local daily from the Navigant Credit Union broadcast studio at the corner of Park Avenue and Kennedy Street. This is WOON, Woonsocket Radio, ON, AM, and FM.
The highest quality roast beef is served daily at the Beef Barn. Plus, they serve smoky and delicious pastrami, a Beef Barn favorite, and quarter-pound cheeseburgers with rich, delicious beef flavor, and so much more. You can view the entire Beef Barn menu by going online to thebeefbarn.com. You can even order for delivery from their website. The Beef Barn has 2 locations, 200 Industrial Drive, North Smithfield, and 160 Pulaski Boulevard, Bellingham. The Beef Barn.
This ON, AM, and FM radio weather forecast is being brought to you by Bourget and Associates Incorporated. We're a nationwide provider of a wide variety of due diligence and business financial consulting services. Visit our website, bourgetgroup.com. Sunshine today with a high of 38 degrees, but that northwest wind still up to 25 miles per hour. Tonight, increasingly cloudy, overnight low of 24 with a northwest wind. Saturday's weather, a 40% chance of snow, mainly between 7 a.m. and 1 p.m. Patchy fog before 8 a.m., otherwise cloudy with a high near 33. Calm winds, new snow accumulation of less than an inch possible. Saturday night, mostly cloudy. During the early evening, gradual clearing, overnight low of 21. Sunday, sunshine and 37. Monday, sunshine and 40. Tuesday, mostly sunny skies, high of 35. Wednesday, mostly sunny and 31. And on Thursday, sunshine and 29.
Whoops, there goes another Imperial car. Imperial Car's $75 million clearance event is going on now. Over $10 million of discounts. 2,000 vehicles discounted up to $15,000. Hurry in. When they're gone, they're gone.
ImperialCars.com. Whoops, there goes another Imperial car.
All right, we're back and...
Getting right to the calls.
Good morning. To who am I speaking?
Video. Yeah, the buttons. They see? He doesn't know how to use them. Thank you. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, you guys are great. I love listening to you guys.
Really?
You know, you guys make me smile. The way you two go back and forth, it's awesome.
What are you trying to say?
You have a bunch of wacky...
I'll tell you, it's like herding cats coming in here.
And who are we talking to?
Hi, it's Steve from Woonsocket.
Hello, Steve. Good morning.
Steve.
This is Steve from Dedham.
I know. I was from Milton. We had talked before.
Yes, we did.
Both great songs, but I got to go with your song, Steve, because it brings back a lot of great memories to me.
Oh, Lynn's not happy now. Put the camera on Lynn. Go ahead, make that face again.
No, I just said boo.
No, you can't boo Steve.
When I was on vacation in Southeast Asia, that song come out.
Oh, boy.
And it has a lot of memories, good memories and bad memories, but the good memories overweigh the bad.
Well, that's good.
Were you listening to Adrian Cronauer back then?
Oh, yes, I was. Yes, I was.
Excellent.
Oh, yeah. But again, your song just brings back memories. Lynn's songs bring back memories of my mother-in-law who loved that song. Unfortunately, she's no longer with us, but I have to go with yours. And
I appreciate
Steve, you
that.
and Gary, I love the banter between you two.
Thank
you know,
you.
the way you two go back and forth. I listen every day, but I don't call in. I just like to listen. And you guys make my day for that hour.
That's good.
We appreciate the fact that you appreciate what we do and me making fun of Gary.
It's so easy to do.
You know,
You just made it worth putting up with this idiot.
It was his choice. He conned me into coming in.
Hey, Steve, it must be something to do with the name, because my wife calls me an idiot all the time.
I've been called a lot worse
Oh, yeah.
by better
But you know
people.
what? Well, you know, life is life, and what we do in life, and we enjoy life the best we can. And you guys, for that hour a day, it's unbelievable how well you guys get along. And you just love busting hump.
Oh, yeah. I'm Sicilian. That's what we do. And, Steve, what I always say to people, if I made you smile, we both win.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's right.
And if you can't laugh at yourself, who can?
That's everybody else laughs at me, so, you know.
You might as well join in.
Well, that's true. And Lynn, you have one hell of a sense of humor.
Oh, thanks.
Lynn is wonderful.
I have to.
You know,
look who I'm married to.
Well, you know, I don't want to touch that because he may beat me like a circus monkey.
You don't want him to sit on you, that's for sure.
Hey, you know, they called me Large Marge at one time.
Yeah, but remember, she was really dead.
Yeah, yeah, but my wife calls me Large Marge, and, you know, I like sleeping with both eyes closed. After 52 years of marriage, nothing bothers me.
Oh,
I understand.
congratulations.
Well, Steve, you ought to come in and visit us some morning.
Yeah, and then you can give Gary a hard time.
Well, you know, it'll probably be a Wednesday or a Thursday because that's the days I'm off, and I live right around the corner from you guys.
Oh, well, see, it's easy.
Just walk in.
You just walk right on in.
Okay.
Sit right down.
I like that.
That's a
I like
song.
the invitation.
He
All
thinks
right.
he's the rooftop singers
Thank
over
you,
here.
gentlemen. You guys have a great day because I know you got other people that like to call in.
Yep.
We do. Thank you, Steve.
You have a great day,
All right.
too.
Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
Hi, Tom.
Tom!
Tom the Bomb.
Yeah, I mean, I had to call. I mean, I heard Steve. He's working on my car, so I really do got to call.
You do, because Eddie, tell him what'll happen if he didn't.
It gets welded to the leaf, the lift.
Or a leaf, whatever.
I left my car there. I got an antique place by the time I got back.
Well, at least you don't have to get it inspected. Hey, but I do want to vote for Steve's song. I mean, I have to do that.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
We understand. Put an asterisk by that vote there, Marie.
No. I do like that. I mean, the Hollies are okay, but I have to go with Steve.
All right. We'll let you.
And,
I
just,
have to do that.
you could vote against me. I just raised the price of the bill.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
I did it to Eddie. He didn't even know it.
Well,
Tom's the guy with the Roadrunner?
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
So,
yes,
Tom, I'm going to advise you not to be blaring the Tower of Power as you're driving your Roadrunner into a car show unless you have a rainbow flag on it or something, because it's just not going to work.
Clang, clang, clang.
Yeah, all right. We don't even want to start going there.
Yeah. You better crank up the Hollies.
Yeah, yeah, you know it.
All right.
All right.
Tom, thanks for calling. I'll be talking to you next week.
Okay. I'll talk to you later. You guys.
And call back.
Enjoy.
Call back.
Okay,
All
I'll
right.
do that.
Thank you.
Tom. Good morning. To my speaking.
Good morning, gang. It's Tim again. I just want to clear the air on something.
Okay.
Your judge, Gary Smith, he's been debenched. He lied.
As Judge Chamberlain Hallow would say, I'm aware of that.
Yes. I have gone back to some evidence, which is the recording of the show, and Gary actually says goodbye and then clicks you off.
Wait. I want to see it. It has to be presented to the court.
You don't have to see it. You have to hear it.
Either way, bring it in here as evidence, and we'll reopen the case.
No, the case is closed now.
No.
We're gonna charge you with perjury now, Gary.
Yeah.
So now there's 2 cases against you.
Now there's a new case.
Exactly.
We're going to take away your button-pushing license, buddy.
Hey, Tim.
Yes.
Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
Timmy pwned you.
Hello.
Good morning, Moose.
Hey, I'm back. I've heard all the evidence, and I have to come to the side of the defense. That's right. The plaintiff shouted, "Why did you hang up on me?" Quote, unquote. Well, she's accusing Mr. Smith directly of hanging up on her.
But he did.
He did.
He said, "Why did you?" It could have been a technicality, which it probably was.
Actually, I didn't say that. My exact words were, "Did you hang up on me?" Those were my exact words.
It's on YouTube.
See,
you can review it.
There was a question in your mind at that point.
Well,
you weren't sure.
I was thinking how.
You were influenced by other people.
No. It was because I couldn't believe
All
it.
right.
My husband would hang up on me. Hello.
Okay,
Because
I'm an attorney here for Mr. Smith. And since we have a disagreement with the exact words of what Mrs. Smith said,
We have to go over the transcript.
There is no proof of Gary hanging up on you.
And I'll provide one more little bit of evidence. The camera is now on Lynn. I want everybody to look at her.
I don't have my...
Well, all right. Well, you know what she looks like. So, can you even imagine that any man, 400 pounds, in his right mind would hang up on this woman? All right? Put that out there to the group, to the...
Said in his right mind.
To the listening jury. I'll put that out there.
Let's set the record straight, because your case would be a lost case of Mrs. Smith. And the jury would have to side with the defense. And that's it.
All right. Case is closed yet again.
Time to hang up.
Yes, but, no. Maybe Davey's right on the Beatle question. What a beautiful... now I've lost a train of thought. Baby or Rich Man is right. One of the beautiful people. And you got the Moody Blues, and we're still looking for the Who's hit when they started out in 1967, touring with Herman's Hermits. They were opening out. Their first hit, it's in the top 40, and I'm gonna say, Steve, look, I never cared for that song.
Okay.
We're still a young man.
It's all right.
I just the horns. I just don't think it has much of a rhythm to it. Maybe a meaning to it, yes, but I just never really cared.
That's okay. That you have your opinion.
Yeah, you bet. Hey, Eddie.
Yes.
Before I forget, maybe next week we do our show Lovers Never Say Goodbye. Flamingos.
Yeah, but you don't vote for it.
Yeah, you give him a suggestion and you vote against.
I said, son of a gun, it's going to cost me. Gary's going to win. But anyway, that's okay for now. Okay, guys, bye-bye.
Thank you.
All right. Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
I think we got disconnected, Gary.
If you want to file charges, we'll have a hearing next week.
All of a sudden, my phone went dead, so I know it wasn't you.
Yeah.
Check your batteries.
Yeah, it's you know how cell phones are, batteries.
Oh yeah, I'm actually plugged in right now. But either way, it's still not my fault.
You were probably driving or something,
I'm sitting here, but again, it's my fault somehow. I know how well you work those buttons.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. Again.
So I gotta say one thing though, Steve, Power of Power is a great band. If you had picked Punk the Dumb Stuff or picking on James Brown, I probably would have had to change my vote, but you didn't. So
no, I just when I heard that song, I says this is it for 2 weeks.
What do you mean? You didn't like my song?
No, he did.
I did. But if he had picked a different Power of Power song with more horn, a little bit more pep to it, it would be a tough vote.
I don't.
All right, so you're saying your word. I can't trust your word because you already had promised me your vote.
He's voting for you.
No, I know, but he said he was going to change it if it was a different song.
I don't. Tim, I don't know if we had those other songs,
That's
but
a strange language.
I just once I heard that song, I said that's it.
You know what? You guys have been watching Matlock too much. There's too much court case going on here.
Yeah.
I haven't watched one show yet.
No, it's a great show. You got to watch
the new one, yes.
Yeah, I know.
Do you like it,
All right,
Tim?
listen. No, I have not. I haven't still watched.
He still hasn't seen the old Matlock.
It doesn't matter. They don't relate.
I'm not old enough yet.
You're not old enough.
Hey, you're a co-host of this show. That makes you old enough.
Yeah, that's kind of true, isn't
Tim,
it?
are you and Sandy coming to the function with us on the February 1st?
I believe so. Yep. I just got to confirm with. That's a Saturday, right?
Yes.
Yep. Because you have to buy your tickets ahead of time.
He just gave you the I got to talk to my wife. That's a no.
No.
That's what happened with the guy I'm trying to sell my car to. He was all hot and bothered over it, and then after I sent him a million pictures, he told me the price was good. Then it became, I got to talk to my wife. So I messaged him back. I goes, are you out? Well, yeah, okay. You're out.
Don't want
Yeah. When there's hesitation, you know which way that's going.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Gary, work those buttons. I'll talk to everybody next week.
We got great. Thanks,
Bye,
Tim.
All right.
I guess we don't have to go to a
Good
break.
morning. To whom am I speaking? Well, this call has been waiting a long time.
It's Bobby.
Well, it's Bobby anyway. You always poon him.
Oh,
No, not necessarily. In words, in regards to this court case, quote unquote, I'll take a page out of 2001: Space Odyssey. Hal did it.
Yeah, I was gonna say Hal's coming up here. So we're gonna start calling Gary Hal now?
No, not at all. But I know that the station it's fairly automated. Back when I was a DJ, we had no buttons. We had 2 turntables, a blank load of albums to play. The station didn't broadcast unless we fed the hamster running on the treadmill power in the transmitter. All of our PSAs were on carts, what they called carts back then. They were basically 8-tracks.
Okay.
And it was an AM carrier current station, and on a good cold night, you might be able to hear us.
Wow.
But it was a blast. I love doing it. So, but I'm going to say Hal did it.
Okay. Well,
Hal Smith.
Well, we want to hear from him directly.
if I was found guilty, then we'd have to reopen the case because we have a new suspect.
Well, we're late for a break.
But all right, we have to go to a break. Thanks, Bobby.
All right, bye-bye.
You're right.
Your station for news and sports, ON 1240.
Every once in a while, you meet a businessman that you just can't wait to do business with. Steve Peluso of Peluso Precision Automotive at 93 Blackstone Street in Mendon, Mass. is such a man. He specializes in mechanical repairs of vintage and classic cars. And if you don't have one, you'll want to have one just to share the experience with Steve. Maybe you had one in the past, never had a resource like Peluso Precision Automotive to keep it running and chase down parts for you, but now you do. Stop in and see Steve, and Steve will steer you in the right direction. Call Peluso Precision Automotive at 508-478-8900. That's 508-478-8900.
You can depend on us for public service, ON Radio.
This ON AM and FM forecast is being sponsored by The Beef Barn, with 2 locations, Pulaski Boulevard in Bellingham, and the new location in North Smithfield at 200 Industrial Drive. Sunshine today with a high of 38 degrees, but that northwest wind still up to 25 miles per hour. Tonight, increasingly cloudy, overnight low of 24 with a northwest wind. Saturday's weather, a 40% chance of snow, mainly between 7 a.m. and 1 p.m. Patchy fog before 8 a.m., otherwise cloudy with a high near 33. Calm winds, new snow accumulation of less than an inch possible. Saturday night, mostly cloudy during the early evening, gradual clearing, overnight low of 21. Sunday, sunshine and 37. Monday, sunshine and 40. Tuesday, mostly sunny skies, high of 35. Wednesday, mostly sunny and 31. And on Thursday, sunshine and 29.
All right, we're back. And good morning. To whom am I speaking?
Well, here comes your second court case.
Give it to him, Sheila.
Why the heck? It's always break time, and Gary's got to go.
Always.
Okay, so that's that to start off with. Okay, Steve, I'm going with you today.
Thank you.
Although I did like the Holly, one cool woman, but I'm going to go with the you're still a young man today.
I'll give you a pass today.
Yeah, don't boo Sheila like you always do.
I didn't boo Sheila.
Steve, you always say that, and that's not true.
It's
okay?
Oh, she does. Trust me.
No, I do not. Oh, another court case coming up.
Well, anyway, okay, I got a few things, first of all, to say to Steve, if you don't mind. Okay, Steve, speaking of Italians, my son-in-law is Italian, and his folks came from Campobasso and Montepulciano, which I looked up to see, and they're both mouthfuls. But anyway, one's in Tuscany, and the other is, I think, the southern part of Italy.
The Tuscany, they're not really Italian, they're French and German.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm part French.
No, that's fine.
okay, too.
And you're wonderful, Sheila.
Oh, thank you so much. Now, here's another thing I just want to say to you. I'm going to use this old adage. You know the old gray mare, she ain't what she used to be?
Yeah.
Well, your old octogenarian ain't what she used to be either. So just kind of, if you say a little prayer or just, think of me on Tuesday. I'm going in for a procedure, but it's supposed to be not a big thing. In fact, Steve, I wish they still made a pacer car. I'd say I was going for that. But instead, it's a pacemaker, so.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You'll be fine, Sheila.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because after all I've been through, so.
Yeah.
Anyway, but, so that's kind of what's going on with me.
We'll be thinking of you for sure.
Yes, we will.
Well, thank you very much. Oh, and one other thing, Steve, before I leave, more than a few weeks ago, you had mentioned Forever Plaid.
Yes.
Yeah, I happen to have seen them down in Washington, D.C. My daughter had gotten transferred from her job up in Boston, and for my 50th birthday, she gave me a ticket to fly down. She was living in Arlington, Virginia, and working in the Watergate complex, in fact, in Washington. And she took me to see Forever Plaid, which was at the Ford Theater. You know what that's famous for.
Yes.
Yes, right. And the seats were like, oh, my God, probably when Abraham, well,
Yeah.
Abraham's
Other
crew
than
went
that,
back.
Mrs. Lincoln, how was the play?
Yeah, really, But no, but they were terrific. And of course, you know me with the oldies and all like that. So, but when you said that, I said, oh my God, another one from back in my memory bank. So
I love that
okay,
show.
I know it was really great. So okay, guys, we'll have a great weekend.
Thanks,
right,
Sheila.
good
Good luck,
Sheila.
Good luck on Tuesday.
Come on.
We'll talk to you on
Okay.
Wednesday.
Okay, I will do that. Okay,
Thank
bye-bye.
you.
Good morning. Who am I speaking?
Hi, this is Annie from Fall River.
Hi, Annie.
Annie, darling. How are you?
I'm good. Now, listen, I used to be a paralegal, so I would like to give you my advice on this case. First of all, you need to file a motion to set aside the verdict because there's new evidence. That tape that they claim that you said goodbye and hung up on your wife is inadmissible totally because it wasn't disclosed during the discovery process.
And
So
there's
you can
still
throw
no
that
proof
out.
that it exists.
Yes, there is proof.
It's strictly hearsay at this
It's
point.
YouTube. It's
It
on
doesn't
there.
matter. It wasn't disclosed during the discovery period, so it's inadmissible.
Right.
Can't
Thank
use
you.
it. Okay.
Well,
and
I'm
you also
refiling.
can provide character. If you can reopen the case, you can provide character witnesses. And I personally have heard you say wonderful
then
and
Oh, no. Double jeopardy. Double jeopardy.
No, that's no,
No, no.
problem. There's a bunch of characters here.
And if all else fails, that incompetence defense is a pretty good one.
Well, that's
Well, and I'd have to bring my wife in to testify and to as to my incompetence, because
Oh, we
Right,
can
you
all
can do that.
testify to that.
There you go. You're all set, Gary. You're off the hook.
you're off the hook because you're incompetent.
Yeah.
Kind of like what happened with Biden. They didn't charge him because he didn't have the competence.
Well, you guys are just having too much fun today, and I'm really glad to hear
She
you.
gonna
You
vote?
gave me a smile. So
Are
thank
you going to vote, Annie?
What's
Oh.
that? Oh, I can't because I was on the phone with my friend that I was making out with when I was 15 with the door open. We're still in touch today. So I missed the song.
Okay.
sounds like
But
you
I
had
do like
something
Tower-
better to do.
I do like Tower of Power. Yeah, I do like Tower of Power. If that was one of them, I
Yes,
kind
it
of
was-
caught that
it's-
It
drift.
was Tower of Power versus the Hollies with Long Cool Woman.
And you're
So
still a young man is the Tower of Power song.
What was? Oh, okay.
you got a
well,
rockin'
I'll
song
vote
and you
for
got a
the Tower.
boring song. Which one do you want to pick?
I'll vote for the Tower of Power.
Thank you.
Well,
Okay. You're welcome. Thanks a lot, guys.
What
Thanks,
did
Annie.
I ever do to you, Annie?
Yep.
Yeah, you
Sorry. I'm sorry.
she destroyed your case and she voted against you. So
Wow.
By the way,
Wow.
as far as you can't herd cats, you got my attention when you said that a group of cats is called a clouder. So now I'm thinking of you guys as a clouder.
I didn't know that. Did you? No.
okay. Well, thank you for that
Okay,
too.
so thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Annie. Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
Good morning, Jerry from Manville. How's everybody
Jerry from
doing?
Manville. Speak
Jerry
up, Jerry.
from Manville, my buddy.
Crank it up, Jerry. We can't hear you.
My old pal.
There you go.
There you
Can you
go.
hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
I got a question. Gary, this question to you. Out of the two songs, can I vote for Dominique?
What do you think you are, the singing nun?
No, but Gary and I had a conversation about Dominique a long time ago, so that'd be my vote. Dominique.
Not Dominique the donkey.
That's Dominic.
I know. That was the French version of it.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I never heard that.
Yeah.
You can vote for whoever you want.
All right, then I'm going to vote for Steve, I guess. And I can't vote for Dominique.
All right. Marie, what's the vote?
7-5.
In
Steve.
favor of Steve?
Yes.
All righty then, people.
We gotta do a studio vote.
Yeah, we gotta go.
All right.
out.
Jerry, thank you very much.
All right.
Have a great
Thank you for your help that you gave me before.
We gotta do a studio.
Anytime.
Thank
All
you.
right, so let's do a studio vote.
All right.
Thank you, Jerry.
Thanks, Jerry.
Do a studio vote right now before I get this next call. Quickly. Hollies.
Lynn.
Lynn.
Hollies.
Tower of Power.
Hollies. So now you're losing by 2 or 1
Fine.
or
I don't
1.
care.
How
I get a
many-
free lunch anyway.
9 to 8.
9 to 8
Wow.
in favor of Lynn.
Close.
Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
It's Robson Salem again.
Hello. You can
Rob.
rub again?
How about your wife?
If Paula was there, I think she'd vote for Lynn. But
Okay, I think she's there. Wink, wink.
no, he's not. No.
Yeah, see, he's honest, unlike you.
Well, do you have an opinion on the court case?
I do. I would go with Gary.
Wow!
Wow.
Would you ever
Hang up on him.
Hey.
ever hang up on
your
Paula? Ever?
Oh,
And
okay.
expect to live?
Well, it's pretty cold times when I've done that, but
So
But see, I can use my vision as a problem because you hit the iPhone the wrong way. And
Okay.
Yeah, you got an excuse.
Gary doesn't
Yeah.
have that
Fine.
excuse.
Look at Gary's paws. Right button. Give the guy a break. Here's a thought.
Yeah.
How about Mr. Peluso switch seats with Gary next Friday because he's always picking on Gary.
I'll
Let him
still
run
pick on him no matter where I sit.
And
Well,
see if
let
you
him
can
run
push
the
the
board.
buttons.
Let him run the board. Just a thought.
That would be interesting.
I'm not allowed.
Yeah,
It would
it's
be.
a union thing.
He's not certified. Well, he's certifiable, but not certified.
Certifiable. Yeah, that's great. Okay. That's all I had to say.
All right. Well, thank you for
Okay.
your support.
Thank you, Rob.
Bye.
All right, lines are open at 401-766-1240. Do we go past the half hour here, or do we
If the phone
shut it off?
rings, if the phone rings, it rings, and you take the call. You do I have to explain this to you how it works? Really? What's that look for?
Keep talking.
Why?
Just we got to kill some time here until somebody calls, or I'm just gonna close.
I can take the loss. That's not a problem. I win. No matter what happens, I win.
Where are my Randolph buddies?
Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
Yeah, I just thought of something as I listened to this whole court proceedings thing. What they said about what happened with Biden. They said he was incompetent to stand trial.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would say Gary, he's incompetent to stand trial, but yet they thought he was competent enough to still run the country, like Gary still runs this show. He's competent enough to run the show, but
not really.
But not to stand
That's-
trial. Yeah.
I just wanted to, put that in. Okay.
That's a good point.
Somehow this is turning into another beat up on Gary episode, and
Well, there's a lot to beat up on.
I am innocent.
You've been proven guilty, but
No, I have not.
yes, you have.
Have you been? Have you been listening?
See, right there,
Have you been, Have you been listening to the people?
That's the
The
people, that
people.
you paid
The
off.
people support
Give
me.
the people what they
That's the
want.
January 6th committee.
Yeah, those losers.
All right. And on that note, we're going to say goodbye, and we'll
What's
be
the score, Marie?
9 to 8.
9 to 8.
Lynn.
Lynn goes home a winner, and anytime she goes home with me, she's a winner anyway. So
She's going on with me.
That's right.
So
That's my work husband.
Yeah.
Although he didn't even take my call the other day.
that's right.
Yeah, why didn't
That's
I
right.
take your call the other day? Because I was on the other line
Hello?
with a customer.
Priorities.
I says, I'll call that Polak back.
Really.
All right. Well, all right. We'll be back next Tuesday. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great weekend.
Bye.
WOON.